Good morning, good night, good afternoon, whatever part of the world you're on today. This episode of As the Tarot Turns is brought to you on purpose with purpose. I am your host, Nacho Mama. Some people call me Crystal, some people call me Criddle, like riddle with a C. Either way, Nacho Mama is a personality, not a person. Today, I'm going to do the reading for the Cancer Tribe, the Cancer Collective. For all my Cancers out there. It doesn't matter if you're a man dealing with a woman dealing with a man dealing with a man, or a woman dealing with a woman. We are just going to read for what's best for the Cancers out there. Whatever sort of message Spirit has for the Cancer Tribe. All right. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. I have got to get to 500 subscribers to get a community tab. And I'm at like 340 something. 345, I think. And I'm super, super excited about it. So if y'all could hit that little bell icon, hit the little like button, drop down and say hello to your girl. Hello, hello, hello. That would be really, really awesome. Oop, that one wanted to flip right away. We have the Ace of Cups. I'm just going to keep it. Even though I wasn't done shuffling, the universe was like, this one. All right, Cancer. So, Ace of Cups, huh? New love. Something new that you love, new love. An upspringing of raw potential in love. Maybe a new found idea or a fresh thought, like some new communication or something that just makes the excitement start again. Something that makes you feel giddy. What else can we tell the Cancer Collective? The Page of Cups. So some of you guys might have gotten a message from somebody that you love or somebody that you haven't heard from in a long time. Like some sort of new messaging, a new feeling through the messages. We've got the Ace of Cups and the Page of Cups. So this is definitely, and we have the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck and Strength on the cut there. What else can we tell the Cancer Collective about this message of love here? We have the Sun. Could be dealing with the Leo. But whatever this message is, whatever this new, maybe somebody new is texting you or messaging you or hitting you up. You know, maybe you ran into somebody at the grocery store or out on a walk, you know. Maybe somebody new frequented a place that you go to regularly. But it gives you a lot of hope and optimism. Like that's like the happiest card in the deck, the Sun card, you know. We have the Page of Wands as well. So this is definitely the beginning of something. This is definitely messages. Definitely messages. I'm getting a lot of messages. It could be from a younger person. Somebody that's a little bit younger than you. Or just makes you feel very like a kid again. You know, that childlike feeling of when you first fall in love. With your first love, you know. Want to stay up late. Super giggly. You have the Magician, so you manifested this. Whatever these messages are, whoever this person is, whatever this new feeling is that you have, you manifested this. Something that you've been asking the universe for. It's like he's mixing up his cup here, you know. Like I want a little dash of handsome or beautiful with a bigger dash of integrity and you know, morale. You know, it's like you mixed up your perfect creation there, and the universe is, I think, delivering this to you, Cancers. Queen of Cups. There's a lot of cups out on the table here. So there's a lot of emotion behind this. You know, everything in the Queen's kingdom is taken care of, you know? Everybody loves that. Everybody loves this Queen. Oop, that one wanted to jump. And the Star. Ooh, nice, Cancer. So it's definitely something that you hoped for, something that you manifested. If it's not a person, it's definitely the feeling that you manifested. That raw. You have the Nine of Cups on the bottom of the deck on the split here. That new, giddy, excited love. With the Two of Cups. Boom. Geez, Cancers. You definitely have it going on right here. If you haven't received messages already, then you're about to. And it might be new messages. It might be from somebody that you've known, but you didn't really know them, you know? You'll be getting to know somebody new. But this is definitely something that you wished upon a star for, wished for, manifested, put a lot of work into yourself to make sure that you're not accepting anything less. You know, you've been nurturing yourself, nurturing your heart. Like this woman, and this woman is pregnant. Some of these cards, some of y'all could be finding out that you're pregnant, like a news of being pregnant with the page. The pages there. 2 pages on the deck with some messages of pregnancy with the Queen of Cups, like she's pregnant in that card. So you could be finding out that some of y'all are pregnant. We have the Six of Swords in reverse. And the Four of Swords. So I feel like you've learned the lessons that you need to learn. You're at ease. Like I just feel this like at ease. You know? That whatever happens, happens. Whatever's for me is for me. Like that. Just let it go to let it flow. And that's how you might be approaching this this new relationship that you got going on here. This new cup of love. Is just whatever's for me is for me. I'm not going to be so serious. I'm not going to, you know, cloud it with my visions of my past experiences. I'm just going to let it go and let it flow and just be at ease. Because you got the Wheel of Fortune here. And you have the Two of Wands. You got the whole world in your hands. You got the whole world in your hands. That knowing, I just get this real sense of just what's for me is for me. You know? And just having a real lighthearted take about everything. You know? Not taking anything so seriously. You know, not taking anything so personally. Like not taking it personal. You know, whatever's for me is for me. Whatever's not for me, I'm blessed to not have. You know, just going out and having a good time. That one wanted to jump. The Nine of Cups, yeah. You're just focusing on the things that feel good to your soul. The things that, and even if it's not for you, you're thankful for the fact that it's not for you. You're like, okay, universe, God, source, spirit. I know you have a bigger plan for me, you know? If this isn't my person or that's not my person, then it's not my person and that's okay, you know? But thank you for the time that I've had with this person or just real in the flow. Like you're not like, oh my God, who is he talking to? What's going on? Why does he even like me? Does he even like me? You know? But we have the King and Queen of Cups on the table now. So this person is just as equally in the flow as you are. You know, just kind of taking things slow, seeing where they go. Going with the flow. Gotta let it go to let it flow. And we have the Three of Cups. So some of you guys could be going out and celebrating. You know, maybe going out with friends, getting a double dating with friends. But I really feel that you are in, just in love with being in love with life, you know? Like, you don't need a partner because you are love. Like, you don't need love because you are love. Like, you don't have any sort of outsourcing of lack. You know, you're not outsourcing to other people to try to fill your lack contract within yourself, you know? Like, you are taking care of yourself, you're acknowledging your needs, you're just having a good time wherever you are in the moment, wherever you're at. You're remembering to enjoy the moment that you're in every moment as much as you humanly possibly can, right? Enjoying family, enjoying friends, enjoying going out, enjoying doing things for you. You know, and what's for you is for you. And I just don't feel any sort of angst about it. You know that whatever's for you is going to be for you. And there's nothing that anybody can do to take that away from you. You know, and whatever's not for you will definitely be taken away from you because it's not for you. But you're not worried about it. You've come to this place of inner peace and knowing. That's what that Nine of Cups is. There's nothing anybody could say or do or whatever about me that, like, you can't take away my sunshine, because the sunshine is me. I am my own sunshine, you know? I am my own magic. I have the whole world in your hands. We got the World card. For some reason, I want to keep that. You're just going with the flow, Cancer. That whatever's for you is for you. You're not trying to push things. You're not trying to fight things. You have the Ten of Pentacles. So even if this is just a new mindset that you have, a new inner feeling that you have within yourself, you know, it's going to be very profitable for you. Not only spiritually, but financially as well. You know, this is the whole Ten of Pentacles or the Ten of Cups, you know, but this is the Ten of Pentacles. So this is tangible. This is something that the happy home, the happy family, the happy wife, the happy kids, just the happy. And you have the strength to do it. 1:11 when I looked at my clock. So that's got to be a good synchronicity for somebody out there. You have the strength to just let it be and go with the flow. It might have taken years for you to get there. You know, we might have fought and bargained and gave too much of ourselves in hopes that somebody else would love us more, you know, and then all we did was get shit on anyways. And you've learned that no, like, the right people are going to love you for who you are. You don't have to give and give and give and give and give and then take and take and take and take and take. No, they're not going to love you if you do more, because, I mean, if they were going to love you, they would love you just as you are, you know? And I feel like a lot of you Cancers have finally reached that point in your life, that Nine of Cups, that understanding, the awareness. Like, awareness is key, man. Being aware of how we let our programming, like, we are programmed that if we show up at 2 o'clock in the morning to wash this dude's laundry, he's got to love me. You know what I mean? Like, why doesn't he love me? I showed up at 2 o'clock in the morning to wash this guy's laundry. It's because we didn't love ourselves, man. No self-respecting woman shows up at some random dude's house at 2 o'clock in the morning to wash their motherfucking laundry. All right? That's just a clear indication that we didn't love ourselves. You know, even though we didn't understand it, we're like, but I give and give and give and give and give. Why doesn't he love me? You know? And then we're devastated because of how much we've poured of ourselves out into somebody else. But we have the Hierophant and the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. So whatever this is very divinely guided. This is very significant, divinely guided Either person that's about to show up, because we got new, or just the way you look at things, your own inner feelings about how you approach stuff. A lot of times people think, oh, when is he going to show up? When is he going to show up? Well, have you shown up for yourself? Let's see what I heard deck switch. Let's see what sort of advice we could get from the whispers of Lord Ganesh. What sort of advice do you have for the Cancers? Please and thank you, Spirit. What sort of advice for the Cancer collective? Please and thank you. So mote it be, amen. Ganesh. Wholeness. That's what that Nine of Cups is. That's that inner at peace. 24 card, which breaks down to a 6. Wholeness. Acknowledge the oneness of all life. Recognize that you are part of something larger. You have a connection here with not only this life in the physical body, but with the divine in the universe. Ganesh is guiding you to recognize the sacred truth that you are a divine being, here to give and receive love. It is time to recognize your role in this life. You are complete and whole as you are. You lack nothing. The simplest way to win hearts is through your action. Green is representative of the 4th chakra, the heart chakra. The heart chakra is the center where we experience love. When the heart chakra is open, you are able to create a safe, supportive, loving environment. When the heart chakra is clear and in balance, you will find compassion for all life. You may be more empathetic. You may be able to see the divine in other people. You will find you are happy and fulfilled because you are fulfilling your divine purpose in service to humanity. Your sense of self is not limited to the ego. Your consciousness will expand, and you realize that to love others is to love yourself, because we are all one. This card symbolizes peace. Just like I was saying, man, this inner just peace, going with the flow. You are asked to take a moment and hold the color green in your heart. You may experience a soothing, relaxed feeling that will bring a sense of renewal and self-control. If you are in need of healing, breathe deeply and affirm your health and healing. Like, just think of the color green as you breathe, and and just think of the color green going through all of the molecules of your body with each breath. You know, every time that you take a breath in, you inhale green and then let it absorb into your bloodstream and then flow throughout your body. You'd be surprised how super powerful our minds really, really are. It boggles my mind how powerful our minds are. Let's see what other cards we can get from Ganesh. Capacity to love, which is a 34, which breaks to a 7. It takes courage to open up and heal areas of deep vulnerability. Each human individual is created with the profound longing to feel loved. Out of this need for love, that's that outsource of love, you know? Outsourcing contracts from other people, just like how we outsource contracts in America to work on other things that we should be doing here type of deal, you know? Out of this need for love, you may exaggerate and parade your fascinating qualities while masking your weaknesses or fears. If you are not committed to looking at your root issues, you will feel disconnected from your true self. Take a moment to look how you are handling yourself. Are you being open and honest? Are you withdrawing from a situation? Are you masking a problem with some sort of avoidance tactic, such as shopping, drinking, or eating excessively? Are you holding grudges? When your heart is open, you will find that your actions tend to match your words. You rarely get offended. You are emotionally available. When your heart is open, you truly take responsibility for who you are and what your beliefs are. You love yourself more completely. Conflict resolves more easily, and you have a desire to live in harmony with others. Ganesh's trunk represents the ability to consider how you are perceiving this situation with its significance in your spiritual growth. An elephant's trunk is an important appendage that is used in its day-to-day functioning. It serves to remove trees and other large obstacles, as well as for more fiddly tasks, such as breaking open fruits to eat. An elephant has the capability to handle a range of tasks from minute ones to those requiring great strength. Sorry, guys. In this way, Ganesha's trunk is an emblem of its great intelligence and extraordinary capacity for love. Rely on your own vast array of abilities to tackle your problems and to know that Ganesha is supporting you in this process. Elephants are absolutely one of my most favoriteest animals. Elephants and otters, raccoons, and definitely all cats. Meow, meow. I love kitties. Meow, 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 meow. Even when they're being buttheads. Let's see what we can get from the 4 agreements. The 4 agreements. What do you have for the Cancers today? From the 4 agreements, universe, source, spirit, please and thank you. So mote it be. Amen. The 4 agreements. Ooh, that one jumped. Always do your best. Take your life and enjoy it. You are alive, so take your life and enjoy it. You were born with the right to be happy, to love, and to share your love. Just to be. Take a risk and enjoy your life. It's all that matters. True that. And in every moment that you can, like right now, how about now? Be impeccable with your word. Manifest your true intentions. Excuse me. Regardless of what language you speak, your intent will manifest through the word. What you dream, what you feel, and what you really are will all be manifested through the word. Our words are such powerful creatures because they're all just tiny bits of feeling that are stored inside our mind. I wrote a song about it once. It's like tiny bits of feeling that are stored inside our mind, a glimpse into the conscious that keeps us intertwined. Imagine living in a place where it was impossible to lie. Then all the world's people would see eye to eye because humans can only relate. We relate how we feel by what we say. Don't take anything personally. Your truth is personal to you. Your own opinions and point of view reflect your own agreements and are personal to you. It's no one's truth but yours. Exactly. Just because you feel something doesn't make it factual. And just because something's factual doesn't mean you actually feel something. And a lot of times we take our feelings as fact, you know? But just because you do feel it automatically makes something valid at the same point. So feelings are a little tricky. Because only you, only we feel what we feel. And the only way that we can get other people to understand that is for them to have an understanding. They only understand to their ability to relate to how you feel. Nobody will ever be you. Nobody will ever be me. Nobody will ever be a tree. All we can do is relate how it would feel to feel that way, to be that way, to be in their shoes. So I really try to refrain from saying, I understand, instead I change it to, I relate. I can relate, especially if somebody's telling me about their story or something significant that they've been through, or a lot of times we're like, oh, I understand, but nobody really truly understands. All we can do is relate how we feel by what someone else says. Let's get one from the Spiritual as Fuck deck. Spiritual as Fuck. What do we got for the Cancer tribe? Well, these two wanted to pop out. There are people who dislike you because you don't dislike yourself. This is true. The biggest revenge we can have on people who judge us is to love ourselves hard and for really reals. Some people are going to talk shit about you simply because you're shining bright as fuck. Shine on. So you want to be a badass. Show your heart to everyone. It takes a lot of courage to be authentic in this world. Showing your heart doesn't mean that you're soft all the time or that you're a hot mess or a doormat. It means that you're showing up as fully as yourself. You know what is weak as fuck? Living a fake-ass life trying to please others. True that. Integrity is the new black. Ooh. Integrity means having your actions match your values. Most of the time, integrity takes a lot of not doing stuff, not smacking people, not yelling at people, not talking shit, not stealing stuff, not lying, not littering, and not eating your roommate's last gluten-free, soy-free, vegan pizza roll. When the temptation is strong to do the bad thing, sometimes it helps to write down the good thing and put it in your back pocket. It's hard to justify smacking someone when you have an ass pressed up against the word compassion. When you have your ass pressed up against the word compassion, right? Integrity isn't what you do when other people are watching. Integrity is what you do when you don't think anybody will ever find out, you know? Integrity is how you handle a situation, no matter who's there to pat you on the back for it. Because that's between you and your higher self. All right, guys. I'm pretty sure those are your messages for today. Remember, you can't have a bad day with a good attitude, and you can't have a good day with a bad attitude. And as ridiculous as it sounds, it's really, really true. And it's even harder to practice on a regular, especially if you are having a bad day. To remember that, no, I'm in control of my emotions. My emotions are not in control of me. I am in control of my emotions. All right? I love you guys. And until next time, please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Super excited for beep beep.